Have you ever had one of those days where absolutely nothing goes right? I have filmed this about 5 times now, and because of camera issues and other problems, this is the last time I'm filming. So this video will either be finished and uploaded or it won't. So this is another video on a project using the Crafter's Companion Ultimate Pro crafting tool. We're going to be making something like this, and because I've wasted so much paper trying to get this right, I will only be using some cheap thin cardstock, but this is what the finished project should look like. So it is an envelope invite. It has a belly band and a topper on the front, and inside it has a little invitation that falls out like that. You can put anything you like on there. If you were wanting to invite people to a specific event, then you could have all of your details on. You could have RSVP or anything like that, but these can be larger, they can be smaller, just depends what you want. But it's like a little concertina fold, which I think is really cute. And it's very easy to make. You need some cardstock or pattern paper at 19 by 19 centimeters, which is 7.5 by 7.5 inches. So we'll bring up the tool. My chin is nearly eye level with the desk. My office chair broke yesterday, and all I heard was a hiss as the chair slowly dropped down. So I am practically chin level with this while I'm waiting for my new chair to be delivered. Yes, it has definitely been one of those days. So we are using the envelope box creator side. There are 2 notches there. That's the envelope notch. And this bottom one here is the envelope box notch. So we're going to put the card in there, right in the corner, and make sure it's straight along here. And we're going to score on D on all 4 sides. Put this back for now. There are 4 triangles on the 4 corners, or sorry, the 4 edges. We need to cut those out. I can see it. Right, so you could leave it there if you wanted. But to make it look a little bit more professional and elegant, these 8 corners here, we are going to round with scissors. So you'll have to excuse me, I'm not very good at this, but basically you take your scissors and you just turn the paper round slowly as you cut until you get, well, it's supposed to be a nice round corner like that. And do that on all 8 corners. Right, that didn't go too badly, I've done worse. Now you can either do the same with these corners, or you can do what I do and use a corner rounder. That's all I'm going to do. Then you turn over the envelope and start creasing all of those score lines. Right, that's the envelope made. Don't worry if it doesn't quite fold over as tightly as you would like it to, because it's going to be quite bulky when we put the rest of it in anyway. So now to make the inside, you need an A4 card or pattern paper or whatever you're using. It doesn't have to be the same as your envelope, it can be anything you like. And we're looking at the tri-fold A4. And what we do is bump that up right along there and score along that line. And just put that off. You can use your trimmer, you can use a craft knife and a ruler, just use anything you like. So the thinner bit here, we can get rid of that for now. So you turn this round and you're going to score again on the trifold A4. I'll try not to let it go through the paper this time. And then turn it round and do the same again. Trifold A4. Put this down. And you can do a kind of concertina fold on this. So one fold away, turn it over and fold that one back. If I can get it right. And that'll open out like that inside. So then what you do is you get your envelope, which is square, and then we're just going to glue it down onto there. I'm just using my Crafter's Companion glue runner, but you can use wet glue, you can use tape, you can use anything you like, it doesn't really matter. And then you just make sure you can't see what I'm doing because my chair is so low. Stick it down in the middle as far as possible, and if you get it the wrong way, which I often do, just turn it around like that. So there you go, that's how you make it. Right, now to make the insides, what you would do, what I did, if I just show you again. So what I did for these three is I just cut a piece of gold card. I think it was about 1/2 inch smaller than the inner bit, but you can have it larger if you want. And then I cut another piece 1/2 inch smaller than that piece, but you could cut it 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch, anything you like. It depends how much of a border you want. And then you can just do your stamping or whatever you print and cut. So that's quite simple to do. So pretending now that you've got your fancy envelope and all those three are printed, don't forget when they open it up, this will be the first thing they see. So you perhaps want the invitation there. You could have event details. You could have all sorts on there. It's entirely up to you. So to fold it up, put the two sides in, the bottom and then the top. And then to make the belly band, yeah, we cut a piece 10 inches by 1.5 inches. So you would just put that on and bring that round, but make sure that it's not too tight because you want to be able to slide it on and off quite easily. Just try and make sure it's in the middle as much as possible, but it doesn't really matter if you're having a topper over it. So for instance, I think that might be tight enough. And then you can put some tape on there, you can put some glue on there, or your glue runner or whatever. And then that's your belly band, and as long as it can slide on and off, you'll be all right. And then on top of the belly band, all I did was cut out, I think that was 3.5 by 3.5 piece, and then cut out a pattern to match the envelope at I think it was 1/4 of an inch smaller. Just put on a pretty flower with a decoration inside, and I stuck it onto the belly band with foam. Make sure you stick it onto the belly band and not onto the actual envelope, or you won't be able to open it. Now I did make the belly band on this too tight, so I'll have to give that a bit of a squeeze to get it on. But that's it, and I think they are really cute. It's a really nice simple project to make. If you're not used to using the Crafter's Companion Ultimate Pro crafting tool, then this might be something just to get your feet wet with. On the video that I got with the tool, the measurements were sort of a little bit iffy. I don't know if it's me or what, but I made the envelope with a 19 by 19 centimetre, but on the video it said 17 by 17 centimetres, but once I'd done that and then folded up the inside, it wouldn't fit. The envelope seemed too small. So I just adjusted the envelope size to 19 by 19 or 7.5 by 7.5 inches. And that seemed to work out all right because it does give you plenty of room inside. If you want to make the invitations larger, you've got plenty of room to do that. So you could make the you could make the invitation a bit larger, like I say, a quarter of an inch smaller than that. How big is that? Let me just measure. So yes, so this invitation, this part here is 3.5 by 3.5, the same as that. So you could probably do it. You could probably make this inside perhaps 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, or whatever. You could make these as large. It depends on how much you want to fit onto the actual invitations. But anyway, oh, and something else I want to show you quickly. These ones are the ones I practiced before. Really got on my nerves, really. I hope this has worked out all right. But what I used for this one, for quickness, instead were Velcro dots. And that makes, if you don't want to make that or you're not sure how to make that, then you can use Velcro dots. And you can still have a nice invitation. I haven't put anything on the inside on this, but you could still have a nice invitation using that. If you were in a hurry and you wanted to make them like really quickly, then you could do that. You could mass produce them. Just get friends and family involved. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Just a nice simple little project to get you started with your Crafter's Companion tool. Easy enough. If I can do it, anybody can. Anyway, whatever your reason for watching, I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more videos using that tool, then please click that subscribe button and the notification bell, just to ensure that you get notified every time I upload a new video. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.